Welcome to today's topic, add another income stream as an interpreter. I have prepared something special because we have had some polls actually in the group about a different topic, but here I already heard that many interpreters don't interpret 100% in their professional life. Many of us interpreters offer different services as well, like translations, transcriptions, voiceover, or subtitling. And today I want to share with you another possibility to add another service, to just add another income stream to your portfolio, to hopefully then, be more picky, be able to be pickier in the interpreting jobs you take, to not worry so much anymore if the season is dry or slow, to just diversify even more than you might already be doing, to just, future-proof yourself and your future. And this is something that I've been doing for a while now as well. Also to be even pickier with translation jobs I take on or transcriptions. So basically, the goal is that you only take jobs that you say, hell yes, I want this, that you're eager to, and not just like, oh yeah, okay, great, it's an inquiry. Oh, okay, and I take this, whatever, translation, transcription, subtitling. But actually, I'm totally not motivated, but I take it because it pays. So to be able to be really, really picky. So let's see, I have a presentation prepared as well. I have planned it for 1 hour. Let's hope we can stick to it. I want to be mindful of your time because it's already a few minutes in now. All right. And also, if you have questions, feel free to ask or write them down till the end. It doesn't matter. In between or at the end, you can ask whenever you like. Also, if you feel like I'm talking and it looks like I'm sharing my screen, but I'm actually not, just let me know if you think there's something off, it might be a technical issue, or I didn't share the screen or whatever, just please let me know. Yeah. And also if I don't see anything in the chat, it's not intentional, just speak up, unmute and let me know because then I didn't see it. All right, okay. Now I will share my screen. Let's see. All right, okay. Now, yeah, okay, all right. I hope everybody can see it. If not, let me know. Can you actually hear me well? I don't see the microphone on screen. Yeah, you can hear me well, right? Yes, this should all be fine. Okay, all right. So let's kick off the session here with the subtitle, Work Less and Earn More from Anywhere in the World. Don't we all want this? Well, there are actually also two aspects in there, huh? Work less, earn more. This would be great, huh? Just, get more paid per hour, for example, or per day. And the second aspect here, be location free. So even if you prefer just one of the two, this is for you totally. So let us know if you can hear me and see everything. Somebody write something in the chat so I can also test. Yeah, whether I can see a pop-up. Yeah, great. Let's see. I put the chat over here on my other screen because I work with two screens. Thank you. So, all right, okay. So let's see what we can do for you. Let's start like maybe with this. Have you ever had these thoughts that, you know, mm, has this already been it? You know, like what I mentioned like before, is this another 10, 20 years? I do have some experience now already. I've been in the business for, I don't know, 5 years or whatever. And I still hustle. I mean, I'm an interpreter and I still have to take on all these other jobs that, I don't like and pay little. Oh, does this go on for another 20 years? I want to live my dreams now, after all, right? I mean, now we are young. We might not have the money to do things, and we are old. We might have the money, but not the health anymore, or whatever, the common idiom. So, how can we switch it around and do it now? Or have you doubts taking a holiday because you're afraid, oh, then there will be the 3-day gig that pays whatever 2,000 euros, and then I'm on holiday? No, I cannot do this. Um, no time to do anything in the end. It's just hustling. I don't have any freedom. Like in freelance, there's a word free, but this is not the freedom I wanted. Yeah, why am I still saying to those yes to those clients? I mean, you know, that don't really value my skills. But what can I do instead? And how do I start? Do I need to invest a lot of time and money? What will others say, if I suddenly, post more here on Instagram like those I actually follow? But what if I was this? This would be so embarrassing, if my friends and family saw this. And what if it doesn't work? Again, maybe even. So today we will turn around the cycle, and I will actually tell you in this webinar already, step by step, how you can create a sustainable stream here and what to do. So you can also maybe have a pen and paper handy or some notes on your computer, because there are already some practical steps here, what you can do. And the best part is that you can do this without investing anything now called calling or video calls. You don't even have to show your face on camera if you don't want to. So, and yes, I already hinted at it, social media, what if it was embarrassing and so on. And also, yes, the Instagram hustle can be real. Like you might have heard of this as well, that, influencers, you know, burn out and whatever and then disappear. But this approach is also different. With the tools I will share, you can really start working for yourself and hopefully create the freedom that you long for, with more time, work less, earn more, because you can now be pickier with all sorts of assignments that you take and different types of services that you offer. And if you don't have any prior experience, this is also great, because all you need to begin now is an open mind and a willingness to try something new. Often it's even good to be new to something, because then you're super eager and enthusiastic about it, rather than if you're already super experienced. Sometimes you take it as a given, and then suddenly there's something unexpected and you stumble over it. And all you need for this is a smartphone. So also good for location freedom. I mean, yes, we have our laptops with us and so on, but with this, technically, you even only need the smartphone. So you can really do it from anywhere in the world, or even visiting your family across countries. Just take it with you, continue to work and travel, and then take a proper holiday when you like, and take time off whenever you like. So, and just to be clear, and also for later purposes, just to make sure for everybody that watches this, to explain who it is for and who not. So it's rather not for you if you think it's a get rich quick scheme. It's definitely not. Like with everything, you have to put in the work. It's not overnight or anything. If you think it's enough to listen and not do anything, also not good. Or, if you're happy with how it is, it's totally fine. And if you don't want to take 100% self-responsibility either, because, in those webinars, maybe you've also attended similar webinars. It's, we can show you what has to be done. And I've been a participant often enough myself. And yeah, it's totally my responsibility now to implement what I learn. So, and same for you. Mm. But this is for you if you're serious about building something real and you want to be part of a community that's doing the same, then you're in the right place. So, all right, let's just go quickly over this. You want to, add this another income stream, another service that you want to offer to what you already have. Yeah, and also if you're a beginner, that's totally fine. That's no problem whatsoever. Just to present myself, for those that already know me, you can go and grab a coffee. But just, for anybody who's new, I think it's always useful to quickly introduce myself and tell shortly my story. So I'm Sarah, a freelance interpreter for German and English. I'm the founder of this wonderful network, the Terps Practice Network, and I like to call myself a freedom seeker. That's why I've always been, looking for ways, to have even more time freedom, also visit my family and continue to work while living far away officially and so on, and continuing to travel. I mean, come on, we are interpreters. We love cultures. We love different countries, right? We love the world. So we wanna spend time in different countries. So, but we need to also finance this, of course. So, and I totally believe in lifelong learning and yeah, really living fully. We had this at the beginning, like, live each day as if it was your last, easier said than done. But just, sometimes to remind yourself that's totally worth it. And what I really love about interpreting, is our, community, the cultures, as I mentioned. And what I don't love is the Shark Tank mentality. Gossiping behind your back, colleagues talking negatively about you to colleagues or even clients. Stealing gigs, stabbing each other, in the back, and so on. Trading time for money is also, not so good in general. I mean, yes, we do this as interpreters, trading time for money. If you think about it, we get paid for the day or for the hour or half day. It can be a really good pay, but it's still trading the time for the money, right? And then also preparation work and so on. So it would be great to also, have some residual income maybe. Maybe some of you have already been, investigating in this area as well. What else you can do in this field and still have enough time, of course, to live your life and your hobbies and so on. Yeah. So, and also fearing to go on holiday. I don't like either. I totally remember how it was. And yeah, so I don't like price dumping clients, of course, stressful clients, which are often those that pay little and then they hustle you the whole time, email, and then it's so urgent calling you. And in the end, even the gig doesn't take place. It's like, what? So those clients I don't like. I like well-paying clients that only write me like, an email exchange. Okay, inquiry, confirmation, link to interpret remotely materials, of course. Perfect. So um, that's that. And yeah, and at the beginning of my general professional career, I was struggling with all of this, wasn't aware of many of these ideas behind it, because it's all about mindset, personal development, taking self-responsibility. And yeah, and actually, before starting studying languages, I took a totally different career plan. Um, and changed it and changed it to languages. And I had given myself the promise to not allow myself anymore to be trapped into a box, to be afraid. This is why also the Shark Tank mentality didn't hold me back, because I had switched careers, so I know also how it can be. Also had a glimpse into another career, and it's not better anywhere else. It's always like the grass always looks greener elsewhere, but in the end, we're all humans, and it's all where there are humans, human human needs is something human is happening, right? The human traits are just going to come out. So it's yeah, we have to live with it, but we can take self-responsibility and choose how to respond, how we want to think and feel about things that happen to us, and so on. So all right. So I had promised myself, okay, no, I stay in interpreting, and I, long for freedom and living on my own terms. How come? What was it beforehand? Well, beforehand, I started studying medicine, and because I wanted subconsciously, this is what I mean by it's about mindset and self personal development, because often, especially when we grow up, we are not aware of why we take certain decisions. That a child still wants to make their parents proud or whatever, but it's not aware of it. So, and when you become aware of it, then you can fully choose from freedom. Like, do I want this, me, Sarah, independently, and so on? Or is it because of these subconscious expectations that I think my parents have, society has? And if you're aware of it, you can say, oh, no, I think if everybody was gone, like it sounds a bit brutal, but if all of your loved ones were dead, what would you do? Like, if there was no expectation, nobody would judge you, what would you do? And that's the thing you got to go for, really. And I realized medicine is not for me. So it was totally terrible, because who drops out of medicine voluntarily? Isn't that stupid? All of these beliefs then snuck in. But to keep it short, I did drop out intentionally It was the most difficult decision up to that point of my life. I was 21, and yeah, it was totally a disaster. It was a breakdown. But then out of this grew this idea of, okay, languages. I've always been passionate about languages. I go to my roots. Yeah, beforehand it was just because it was always like easy. Maybe you feel the same. Languages come to you, kind of. I have never thought about it, like, no, it's like, I don't know. There are always this beliefs again that you're not aware of, like work must be hard, right? You must work hard to earn your living. And this wasn't that hard, So, but no, okay, but even better, you go for it, This also break these belief systems that hold you back because they don't serve you. So I went to follow my dreams, studying languages, and which you then know led to still experiencing, oh, it's still not all gold, right? Because there's the Shark Tank mentality in interpreting. But okay, I thought, no, okay, dive in and do it according to what my values are, what I think are best and ethically correct, and so on. Think logically, and yeah, and if one of us thrives, we support the whole industry. If one of us negotiates a good fee, it helps the whole industry. The next interpreter can get a good fee, and so on. So, and when you think those thoughts, I also started to feel better or think or try it out. And this is what you want. You want to think thoughts that make you feel better, and then practice thinking those thoughts. Yeah. So, and this is what I'm here now today. I'm here to help you create the same freedom and fulfillment. Yeah. So, ready to dive in? Let's see. And I hope everything is still okay here with the technology. Let me see. All right, good. So, I want to show you a way to add another income stream with digital products. Why is that? Maybe this is totally new to you now because you have studied languages, interpreting, maybe you offer translation, but you've never thought about like, yeah, like, what you see on Instagram and those influencers or whatever. What's that? What do they offer? But maybe you have already consumed like something from somebody on Instagram. If so, let me know in the chat. Say yes, or doesn't have to be Instagram, but like an online. I don't want. It doesn't have to be like not an influencer, but yeah, somebody who online, or a company that only exists online, and you've bought a digital product because you follow them, for example, on Instagram, or or somewhere else, TikTok nowadays, LinkedIn, of course. But this is like usually for consumers is more on Instagram. So yeah, and digital products. So because with digital products, here you can stop this time trading aspect that I mentioned before. Because imagine you're waking up and this happens. For example, you're out and about in a restaurant or in the gym, and then your phone rings and you get this notification. It's in German now here because it's screenshots. Like you earned some money, you earned money, you earned money. And this is like while you were somewhere else, like at the beach or on holiday, because with digital products, you don't necessarily sell it while you are there, trading your time for it. So, but you have to create this online structure around it. Yeah, so the people click on the respective link and buy the product. And this is what I'm going to talk about today, and how to kind of find a following kind of that would click on such a link. And but the best part, don't worry, you don't have to start from scratch now, and it's a whole new business and so on in a way. You don't have to create the products yourself because it probably would be overwhelming at the beginning. I talk from experience. But you can use products that already exists, digital products, and then get, for example, an affiliate commission. Who has already heard of affiliate? If yes, just write a yes in the chat, please. Affiliate, affiliate, AFFIL, and so on. Affiliate marketing. So that means I have the. I'm talking too fast now. Sorry. The next slide first. I'm coming to this in a bit. The definition of affiliate marketing, but I can see. Okay, some already have. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Some not. No problem. Yeah. I will go over the definition briefly. So, and with this, let me just first go on here. Just some another review here. Originally it was in German, and here it is a translation in English. Here, yeah, she used a digital product that already exists and sold it, just to give you an example. I can give you a minute to read it, and then I go on to continue. And this is with a technique that's called attraction marketing. We talk about this for client acquisition, for interpreting clients as well. And you can use this, what I'm talking about, and the steps I will show you in a bit, for Instagram as well, because LinkedIn is a different webinar, you know this. But you could use this attraction marketing strategy here as well for focusing on getting interpreting clients as well. Yeah. So just keep an open mind for this as well. But the focus today is on using attraction marketing. So attract, so you're on there on a platform and you attract people like you might follow somebody, then they use attraction marketing for you. And everything, all the inspirational quotes and so on that you might follow on Instagram, that's a business. So maybe you view it now with a different eye when you look at it now. So, all right, okay. So again, like just to reiterate, why digital products? And I will explain affiliate marketing right away. So digital products, here you don't have to handle the returns. You don't have to track inventory. I pronounce it wrongly, inventory, but you know what I mean. The stock, of course. You don't have to have physical products in a warehouse somewhere. You don't need to worry about any of the usual logistics. And really important, you don't need to offer customer service, because imagine, like, you would need to handle requests, queries, I'm dissatisfied, and so on. So, and they give you really unmatched flexibility. I mentioned this, no time trading anymore, and yeah, so super valuable. And with affiliate marketing, you get, where do I have the definition somewhere. Here's, okay, let's skip forward because I mentioned it now. So affiliate marketing means you have an existing product and it's by somebody else, the creator or creators, and they give you an affiliate link and you share this link then on your, for example, Instagram or wherever, LinkedIn, and people click on your link and you sell it and you get a commission. And their products with up to 85% affiliate commission. So you get 85% of the profit. That's super high. It's also usually much lower, but you can inform yourself and ask the creator as well, of course. Yeah. So maybe take a screenshot of this if you like to remember what affiliate marketing is. And then I will go back to the other one now. I will come back. You can always ask to see the site again, of course. So, but now let's say which product if you wanted to start. So first of all, we are already interpreters, but it doesn't mean that you can not create something totally new or have a totally different segment for this idea. Because yes, as I mentioned, in a way, it is like a different like business that you would create. It's not like, totally related to interpreting like translation is, but it's also, it gives you the opportunity to be creative. If you don't want again to have something to do with languages, then choose a different area like finances, health, any of these listed on this slide. Or of course, go for languages, Why not, Also help people learn other languages. And again, don't think, oh, they're already enough, there are already enough interpreters as well. There's always this argument already exists for everything in the world, So because people buy from people. So if you want to teach languages, don't let the idea hold you back that there are already too many language apps and whatever, Just do your own thing, because it's about creating a personal brand where people follow you and buy the product from you because they trust, know, and like you. Yeah, and you can also, of course, use AI nowadays. For example, ChatGPT, you can use it to help you create the product if it was an ebook, for example, you know, the table of contents, or here, 200 words of subtopic something, and then you can always change what ChatGPT throws out, by giving a prompt like write the text with more humor and what have you. And a very important tool is Canva. But I think all of you know Canva. If not, feel free to ask. So Canva, even the free version, you can do so much with it to create your visuals for social media. All right, yeah. And so what is the fastest and easiest way? I already took this away because I already explained affiliate marketing. Yeah, so it's affiliate marketing because with that you don't have to create any product yourself. You can use what's already there and sell it, basically offer it and get a commission for it. So here's the same slide again. You can take a screenshot if you like. So I hope you can see the potential. And I'm also, if you have skepticism, just let me know as well later on. We also normally have time for Q&A. Hopefully, I have an eye on the time as well. Okay, so now commission up to 85%, yes. And how to start now? So now we come to the practical section if you want to take notes. So what do you need exactly? So really, you don't need to invest €0 for the tools to start with because you can have Instagram, it's free. It's about reaching people. Like again, this idea now is not for interpreting clients because you can do this on LinkedIn as well. Keep it in mind. You can, but today's presentation, I mean, is focused on digital products, and therefore I chose Instagram because here you can start from scratch, totally new. It's like your second business on Instagram now, and you do this there. So, and then Canva, as I mentioned, for the visuals. And to get pictures, if you don't always want to create reels or what have you yourself, which can also be very time consuming, also take copyright-free pictures that you can get online, also for free, also without a watermark and so on. You use pixels. On Canva also, Canva has so many free visuals without a watermark. Or Pixabay, you can also take a screenshot if you like for those resources here. So, and then the first step is to create an Instagram account. And also, if you are again a bit afraid of, oh, what do my loved ones think? Or what do my clients think if they see me? Or my interpreting colleagues, oh my gosh, if they see me now suddenly promoting something completely different, So you can also do it faceless. Although I do recommend it with a face because it just creates much more trust, because you see right away this account is not a spam. But it's totally doable faceless, I've seen it. Yeah, it's a matter of personal taste, maybe also trying it out, becoming more comfortable with it yourself, and so on. Then again, like with every new business or whatever, you need to, decide on your colors, style, fonts, like your branding. You can use your same branding as an interpreter if you like, of course, or create something completely new from scratch. And for the bio, maybe you see on Instagram, depending on your level of experience. So, it might be a bit too advanced or already repetitive for you, depending on where you are at. But on Instagram, there's a bio. When you go on the profile of a person, you see like a few lines, and there's a system behind it, or so-called recommended like content that you should share in your bio, like what you do in the first line, what makes you stand out, as always, right? Why should they trust you? Like a little slogan, like, and yeah, like a note from branding for you as an interpreter, and a call to action. And this is really digital marketing style now, because you always need a call to action. What do people need to do? Like click on this link here in my bio or whatever. And the best thing is to have a link in there as well. For example, to a potential product. So this is an example here. Your name, secret tips for interpreters, learn how to attract clients passively, etc. You can read it yourself. Yeah. And number 4 would be then the link to it. All right. Yeah. And then, regarding the algorithm, what's a good strategy? Follow all accounts like with your topic. Might be counterintuitive at first, but it helps with your algorithm. Then Instagram knows that you're interested in this and you post this topic as well. And it shows your content to the followers of the other accounts as well, right? So, and followers of these other accounts are obviously or seemingly already interested in this topic, right?
Sarah,
So,
may I ask you a question?
Yes, yes.
What is a reel?
Great.
I
Thank
never
you.
heard it. I never
Thank
heard
you.
this
Thank you.
this
Yeah,
term.
it's Instagram specific.
Okay.
It's like a short video. I don't know, do you have Instagram?
No, no, I don't.
Okay, so um, on Instagram, it's similar to TikTok in a way. Sometimes they're like really short videos and also cut in short sequences. And this is called a reel of like I think
Ah,
nowadays it's
okay.
of shorter than 3 minutes.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Thank
and a lot happening in a short time in a reel. Yeah. Um, yeah. So. And some other maybe marketing terms that you might know or not, but now maybe it's good to, become aware of it and you can research later, is to have a hook. So this is also marketing style now, to word a first phrase in a way that seems catchy to make people stop scrolling, Because now imagine you as a user. How do you use or consume as a consumer Instagram? And then think, look, this made me stop. Why did I stop? Because the sentence there caught my attention. And this was a hook, and with the music and so on. Maybe observe yourself now how you use it as a consumer. Of course, nowadays, the viewer might have higher expectations, like in terms of image and video quality. Here's also here, Michael, change the perspective, cut every 2 seconds. It's totally typical often for reels. It's like a lot happening in a short time. But it attracts people's attention. So, yeah. And what else? Yeah, also don't burn out. You can totally repost, really, create the first 20 to 23 reels, also, as a preparation maybe, and then open the account and you have a little stock already to not, to do it still in your own time. And then, repost them because the algorithm, not everybody will have seen what you have already posted. Same on LinkedIn, by the way, for your interpreters client acquisition. You can totally repost what you have posted weeks ago. Nobody will ever notice it. Because, if you worry about this, don't worry about it. We are all too much consumed in our own world. And probably even if anybody noticed, who would care? So, and it might still be helpful today. So, yeah, so totally repost, help avoid overwhelm and prevent burnout. So let me just double check here that I don't forget to say anything that I wanted to say. All right. Now, yeah, how to get people now to click on your link that you might have in your bio or you post it in your reels or stories. Story is, so the reel is on the feed, Michael, or anybody else who's interested. And the stories is when you click on the person's picture and then there are a few, the 24-hour thing that only appears for 24 hours and then disappears. This is called stories. And here it's for the existing followers. You tell them about your life to for them to get to know you better. And on the reel in the feed, you attract new people in a way that they hopefully click on the follow button. Yeah. So, and very important to treat your account as a business, no hobby, and consuming yourself for hours anymore in bed or what have you, because this is really then your business. And share everything, share about your life, also your personal hobbies in your personal life. Of course, as much as you are happy to share, right? But so that people can get to know you also outside of this strict business style, right? Yeah. And also reply to DMs. This is similar to LinkedIn now, be active, reply to DMs and so on, connect with other people.
Yeah, and Sarah, DMs, what does DM mean?
Thank you. Thank you. Direct message.
Direct
Yeah.
message.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Direct or PM personal message. Yeah. So if you receive anything, thank you. Please ask. Sometimes we don't. We are routine blinded, and yeah. So please ask. Thank you. Mm. So yeah. And this is just an overview of how on the meta level how this could work if you use, for example, Instagram with an affiliate product. So you get an affiliate product, then you get your personalized link. Maybe many of you already promote, for example, Tech for Words summits, Josh Goldsmith's product sometimes, because he already shares affiliate links, a super great role model and example. So, and then you already do this, for example, if without knowing, maybe if you promote, and tell colleagues about his summit, share the link, and then you get a commission, So you get your personalized link from any creator. Let's say also if you chose a different topic now to again, what is another topic that you are super passionate about that you always wanted to do something with but never dared to? This is your chance now. So, and another tool that you can maybe already note down or good to have heard of to make it even easier in the future, to make it automated, is ManyChat here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. ManyChat in the third step here. It's also in the free version. Also, you can already set up the first responses, because ManyChat is for Instagram to respond automatically if somebody either comments or DMs, direct messages you with a certain word that you have told ManyChat before. Like, for example, ebook. You offer an ebook, and you say in your reel or story, DM me the word ebook and I will send it to you. Then any person that messages you with the word ebook in there then gets an automated message that you have created before with the ebook, for example. And this is really, really super helpful. It's like with emails that something you might already do when you're on holiday, the out of office, the out of office response. This is like with ManyChat to respond to direct messages. Yeah, and then in the best case, of course, in an ideal world, then this person would maybe, book the summit or whatever, or book the replay bundle or whatever, and purchase something that at a fee, and you earn your money then, your commission automated. Yeah. And just also with a look at the time, avoid these 5 mistakes. For example, thinking in terms of money instead of time. Like, it's similar because now you're on the other side, similar to this time trading idea, like, oh, now I need to do this and it takes so much time and so on. But like, oh wait, do I get confused now myself in which way around now? So not in time trading for money. Here, of course, you have to learn something first, invest in some skills at first in time. But once you know it, like, it's second nature. And ask yourself, what will get you faster to your goal? So 1 hour call with someone or one reel, that goes viral, that reaches maybe, in the ideal way. I know it's also always a bit ideal here, 1 million accounts. So this is the idea, like the one-to-one call, 1 hour with one person, you only spend your time, your valuable time. This is the most democratic and equal value we all have in the world. And you spend it with one person. Look how valuable this actually is. You spend your lifetime with somebody, but ask yourself, is this really worth it? Or should I rather, try and reach more people, with the likelihood maybe increasing that one of them is interested or that it helps this person. So this is what this idea means. And also mistake number 2, again, like, don't be perfectionist. Just throw it out the window, really. Done is better than perfect, really. And yes, you might feel embarrassed at the beginning. Yes, you might afterwards think, oh my gosh, this was crappy quality or what have you. But it's like with everything at first, you need to practice, and you become better. And it's totally not as bad, not as badly perceived by others, really. We are always our biggest critics ourselves. So no perfectionism. And no strategy. The next mistake, don't have no strategy, no reposting or optimizing. You can check, for example, how many views your reel had, or normal post as well, and judge after a while by that. Okay, so this type of content, like this type of video, seems to get more views than just a simple photo, like a simple visual by Canva or whatever. Okay, then I might do more of these videos, you know? So this is what strategy means here. So, but again, no overwhelm. And I don't want to, go into too much detail because it might already be too far. But that's that, like the strategy behind it, because you see it as your business, you know? Yeah, and don't give up, of course, because views are low or it seems like all the others are better. Comparisitis here again, doesn't help, but this is the same with interpreting or any other business. Don't compare yourself with others. And yeah, most importantly, don't give up. I mean, yeah, so because the next day could already be the day where, somebody clicks on your link and goes through with it. All right, so okay, we are quite good in time, hopefully. Let's see, 8 minutes to the full hour. But okay, so I know it was already a lot, and just to summarize, what we have looked at how to sell, you know, affiliate products that are already done. Of course, self-created, this is what we mentioned about use ChatGPT, to help you create an ebook, for example. But again, like to start with, it's easier to use ready-made products already. And maybe I forgot to mention this actually, like mindset, really everything, like 80% is mindset, 20% action. With 80%, no, sorry, with 20% of the actions of actually doing something on Canva, creating your Instagram account, posting, just 20% of your energy input, you already get 80% of the results. This is why don't be perfectionist, because the perfectionism is just the remaining 20%. And who cares about them? With 80%, you already pass an exam, So this is also to avoid overwhelm and burnout. Yeah. And we talked about how to strategically use Instagram, Canva, ManyChat. This is a tool for Instagram, yeah, to achieve more. But of course, to begin with, you can just test it out. And at the beginning, you still have the capacity to answer to DMs, direct messages yourself. I talk from experience. So, but it's still good to know that ManyChat exists, to help you, once you find the product and you get too many messages, So, yeah, this is of course by nature then location independent. This can be done from anywhere, and this is not time trading anymore. So yes, you have to, of course, work, right? It's a lot of work that I told you that needs to be done, content, strategy, creating it, and so on. But it's not that you exchange this time for money. It's, the beginning you invest more time, and then once you know it, you have your templates. You become quicker, You have your templates. You just change it. You have a strategy, tone of voice, and so on, ChatGPT prompts, and so on. So it becomes quicker over time, but you still, have the same affiliate link or find more products relating to this service that you want to offer or product. Yeah, and now this is what you can do and learn in more detail with this course called Ultimate Branding Course. And I have this myself. And this is actually my affiliate product that I have. And you can also see it on my Instagram account if you want to see how I do it. Just follow me on my Instagram, sarah.thiemann.terp, and check it out. There the link is also in my bio. And yeah, have a look. And this is really a good course because here I actually learned how to use Instagram, and it was at the beginning 3 posts per day and so on. But it wasn't as bad as I had thought, because it wasn't that overwhelming or burning out. Because posts doesn't mean you have to have 3 reels, It can be a visual and one video, and another video, whatever, and then repost. So um, and just at the beginning, now I don't do 3 posts per day anymore, just one. And now even like sometimes, if I have a week where I'm also visiting my family and don't have much time, then it's okay, It's just at the beginning, when you start, you should just, use your enthusiasm and maybe for a month, be really active on your account, so that the algorithm also picks up on you. Yeah, and then but then consistently, don't like stop for 2 weeks, you know, that either, you know, so you still have to be regularly active on there. Yeah, so, and what is this ultimate branding course? So let me just find my notes. Sorry, I scrolled too far. Mm, what it includes. You can already see the modules on the slide. It includes lifetime updates. So this is an affiliate product, as I mentioned. So there are other creators. They have a school community, and you can have access there for lifetime support. This is also what I mean. They do the customer service, so you can ask your questions, you get your questions answered, but you don't have to do it yourself, you know. Or in this case, me, or in this case, you, if you get it, you know. And you're always up to date. There are regular live calls. You can attend in multiple languages. I think even Italian now, maybe. No, Italian not yet. Italian not yet. But English, German, French, Spanish was it? Yeah. And yeah. And also, in my experience, I've already asked questions, and the creators also answer themselves. And it's a big community, you know, like really, really, really big. And so I'm always surprised when the creator actually answers themselves, you know. Anyhow, so yeah, so module 1 is about maybe again a technical term here, funnel. This is digital marketing. This is what you learn in there, like digital marketing for Instagram. A funnel is like, you know, from cooking, you know, like this is a funnel at the top. It's a broad opening, and it goes down into a narrower opening. And this is the idea of digital marketing. To first, you know, on Instagram with your reels, for example, or posts, you talk to a lot of people, and then, you know, those that follow you are already a step closer into the narrowing, and so on, you know, until they go through the tube and click on the affiliate link and purchase. You know, then they brought it through the funnel. Maybe also now think about or observe how you view things now when you click and purchase something yourself as a consumer. What this funnel might have been from this creator person, business person, or whatever, you know? Super interesting to have this eye opening also. So yeah, and then it's about they teach you about content creation, email marketing, like you get emails from me, for example, through a newsletter software. It's because I have 700 or so people on the email list. I could not send it out manually, right? So this is like email marketing, for example. And in more detail about this attraction marketing, this is about the content, for example, on Instagram. And they also have a section and module about efficiency and mindset. Yeah, and so much more. Look, it's 20 modules, even ChatGPT on its own. So it's really, really super helpful. I've binged it and then watched it again. And yeah, and what's really exciting is yeah, that they also offer you a module to learn how to create your own digital products if you want, you know. So if you don't want to promote somebody else's product, which is also totally understandable, yeah, there's a module in there as well. You know, all of this, unfortunately, I cannot teach on my own. This is just too much. Digital marketing on Instagram and other platforms like this for this purpose. It's all in there. And this is why I
Sarah,
chose to promote it.
Sarah, it seems to be a German product because really on the bottom, after all the modules, I see neu, and for people who are not speaking German, it means new.
Oh, thank you. My mistake.
So UBC, is it an English abbreviation or the name of the three person who programmed it, or do you know
UBC
what's?
stands for Ultimate Branding Course.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And HQ branding, the
One
second
second.
module, HQ branding.
Headquarters, I think.
Oh, headquarters. Okay.
Yeah. But it's also like how they named it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's said like for me to build all of this myself would be too much. So yeah, but HQ. But yeah, great questions. Yeah, thank you.
It could be high quality.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, you're probably right. It makes more
That's
sense,
better,
no?
yeah. Because it headquarters, that means you're not an individual person, but
And we're talking
a
about
very
location
large
free, so it doesn't make
society
sense.
company.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. But high quality, that's a good one.
Yeah, probably because they are also really you can see it in their videos. They invest a lot in their
And
in their quality videos. Yeah.
that's a nice example what we encounter as interpreters. We get our documentation, and there are quite a lot of abbreviations, and there's always a question: what does it mean? Is it could it be this, or is it something from your company, or is it in another language, an abbreviation? So it's a very good example what we have to do as interpreters.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, just to go quickly over it because we're running out of time. So just in a summary, in a nutshell, this course is an affiliate product. As I mentioned, I promote it and I stand by it totally. And it will teach you how to build this online business of yours, you know. And if you're looking for more clients, as an interpreter as well, here you will learn attraction marketing and how to use Instagram, rather LinkedIn, for example, as a client attraction machine, and how to create more Instagram content and so on, because it's a whole thing on its own, you know. And this is at a fee. It's not for free. Normally, they offer it for $1,000, but now you can get it for $499. And I will share an affiliate link as well. You can also just check it out to see, to get an impression of the link or whatever, because this link is then personalized to me, for example. If you use that link, I get this 85% commission, for example. So I get 85% from 499. Yeah. And for you, for the buyer, or for me, when I purchased it, it's like 140 roundabout per day. So also if you like to buy a coffee from the kiosk, at the kiosk, it's usually more expensive even, you know. And you don't also have to pay it all in one go. They offer a 3 months installment plan. And this would be 3 months at 167, and it's US dollars. Yeah. And as I mentioned before, it was 1,000, now 499, and these doors are open to this till the Sunday midnight. So you can also think about it, check it out, take your time. I will share the link if you are interested also just about what is this mysterious affiliate link. Because when I was new about it, I also found it all very exciting and mysterious. So, okay. Just in a nutshell, here it is. 499 in total, and lifetime access, as I mentioned, access to the community where you can answer all of your questions, connect, and I'm in this community too, by the way, and it's also on School, and you connect with others that have purchased the same and promote it or promote their own products and so on. Here are some community results, testimonials. I'll just give you a minute to read, and you can also think about some questions that you have left or comments.
And Sarah, you
I'm
put
happy to answer.
the affiliate link in the chat in case someone didn't realize that you can find the link on the chat, because you didn't mention it.
Thank you. That's helpful.
That happens
Thank you.
when we have a presentation. I know
Yeah.
that can happen.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Exactly. The link is in the chat. Yeah. So the community results. And now, questions. I'm here. You can, of course, anybody, you can always leave when you want, you know this. But yeah, I'm here. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see a slide again, let me know. That's it. Thank you for your time and for your attention.